Hello everyone, Steven Rogers Lim here. I am live again once more. This is actually my second time live, so I really wanted to do a wish list for hot toys. I mean, it's a bit strange that my channels have always been about hot toys and other 1/6 scale figures, vehicles, accessories, etc. etc. So I think it's a bit strange as well. I started off my first live video on 1/12 scale SH figure arts instead of 1/6 scale. So my second live video which I'm doing now, I really wanted to do a video or a wish list video on hot toys. So specifically, I think the DCEU or the DC Extended Universe would be a great way to start with my wish list of 1/6 scale hot toys. So I really wanted to do this video, so thank you all for joining me at my second live video. So this is a top 10 wish list that I wish that hot toys would release, of course, from the DCEU movie universe. So let's get on with it now. My first choice, of course, would be Faoroa. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly. Faoroa, Lieutenant Commander. So of course she appeared in Man of Steel, and I think she looks great, whether it is the head sculpt or the armor or the body or the accessories. I thought hot toys would definitely do a great job. I mean, throughout this video I will be saying about hot toys. Of course we need hot toys, standard and quality, so this is really my first on the wish list for Aura. Of course we all know that she is like the lieutenant to General Zod, so I think if hot toys actually made her, I thought it would really go well with General Zod and probably the other Man of Steel characters already made by Hot Toys. So this is another still or picture from the movie. Of course the hype or the, I would say, yep, the hype, basically the hype is long gone since Man of Steel was released years ago. Can't remember exactly when, but I really still want a figure of her by Hot Toys. So I think Hot Toys standard and quality would really be the best based on whatever experience I have with unlicensed figures and their head sculpt and accessories. I think Hot Toys is still the best. So this is really a Hot Toys wish list. Now this is a unlicensed figure made of Faoroa, so I thought it looked great. And then you can see that I think as a figure she will look great as well besides General Zod, and I think this is supposed to be the masked version of that bigger size Kryptonian that is together with General Zod, even though we all know this is actually a Hot Toys figure together with, this is the helmeted version, this is the head sculpt version, but nonetheless I think they look great together, all the Kryptonians under General Zod's command. So this is my first choice. Second choice, of course, is Shazam, and I think the main reason why I as a collector want Shazam together with many other collectors is it was teased by Hot Toys, but it was never confirmed or formally announced by Hot Toys. I think many people really want this character, this figure, so that's let me show it to everyone. I am still having some difficulty capturing the whole screen. Anyway, I think this would be it, but it looks kind of messy with my wires there, with my mouse. Anyway, yep, so I think many collectors really want to... Oh, sorry, by the way, this is an unlicensed figure of Shazam. I think it looks not bad as well. I think if Hot Toys did it, I think it will look even better. So I think many collectors really want Shazam by Hot Toys, not just because it was teased, but I think it will look great with the rest of the Justice League. So third on my list, Nightmare Flash. I think this Nightmare Flash would go well with the other versions of Flash, or even the other members of the Justice League, the other figures from Justice League. So I really thought a Nightmare Flash would be a great figure to own as well. So these are just some stills, some photos, some images I got online of Nightmare Flash, or the Nightmare version of Flash. This is definitely from the movie still. A still from the movie, if I'm not wrong. So this is a unlicensed version of Nightmare Flash made in 1/6 scale. Some more photos of it. I think it looks great, if you ask me. So if an unlicensed version looks so, I would say, beautiful, nice, realistic, so what more Hot Toys made figure will look like. This is some more photos or images released by that company that made the unlicensed version of Nightmare Flash. Here's another one. Alright, number 4 of course is Black Mask. Now I mean, I'm a fan of Ewan McGregor, so I thought of 1/6 scale Hot Toys figure of him would be great. And then probably we would get another head sculpt of Ewan McGregor. Of course, we all know that he's best known for being Obi-Wan Kenobi. I think so far I've owned all the 1/6 scale Hot Toys Obi-Wan Kenobi figures. I think that except the latest one from Obi-Wan, haven't really got that yet, but I prefer the Clone Wars version, the prequel version, yep, of Obi-Wan. So, but anyway, I mean I like to collect figures that are really trigger happy as well. So look at this. This is an unlicensed figure 1/6 scale of Black Mask, which they call it the Black Skull. So look at the accessories there, quite a bit of weapons, rifles, a bat, pistols, handguns. I think those are, if I'm not wrong, detonators, bombs. So being an Ewan McGregor fan, an Obi-Wan Kenobi fan, and a trigger happy character kind of fan, so I thought Black Mask or Black Skull in this instance would be great. So a Hot Toys license figure of Black Mask would definitely be in my wish list of DCEU figures or characters to have. Number 5. Now I really like this version of Commissioner Gordon played by J.K. Simmons, because I mean he really is or looks great as Commissioner Gordon. I think he's portrayed well by the actor J.K. Simmons, and if Hot Toys ever released a figure of him, I think he will definitely look great with the rest of the Justice League, as you can see here. So 5th on my list, my wish list, is Commissioner Gordon. I wish Hot Toys released him. Number 6 is this suit and tie version of Bruce Wayne. I just don't understand why Hot Toys never made him. I mean, Hot Toys made many of, in fact, all of the versions of Batfleck from Batman vs Superman, Dawn of Justice. Sorry, pardon me there. Or is it Superman vs Batman, Dawn of Justice? Anyway, you get what I mean. And then of course of Justice League Batman as well. So I thought it's a bit strange that Hot Toys never made this suit and tie version of Bruce Wayne. I thought it would look better by Hot Toys, even though it's released by many other different 1/6 scale companies. But all of them, if not most of them, just released the body as well. I mean, the body is easy to make, right? Easier to make together with the clothing and all. It's the head sculpt that is difficult. So probably of course you could say that we could buy those figures that are made by those 1/6 scale companies with the tie and suit and just insert or use the Bruce Wayne head sculpt from Hot Toys, and then you'll make a perfect figure like this. But I always thought that if Hot Toys did release a suit and tie version of Bruce Wayne, I would definitely buy it. So just some ideas there for you, Hot Toys, but I think chances are slim to zero, since the Zack Snyder's version of Justice League is so-called no more. And then we are heading on to a new era of the DC Extended Universe in the movies. But nonetheless, this is a wish list that I compiled of figures and characters I really want by Hot Toys. Now next of course is this Riddler from the Batman movie. I really liked how he portrayed the Riddler. I think it was not bad. So a figure of him would be great as well by Hot Toys. I mean, after all, we don't have a Riddler figure yet, official or licensed figure yet by Hot Toys. So I thought this would be a great idea as well. Great figure to own. So this is a unlicensed figure of the Riddler. They call him the Conundrum Man. So this is the first one that I have of the unlicensed figure. This is the Puzzle Man. So I mean, all these, they look great, but as I mentioned, whatever experience I had with Hot Toys and what unlicensed company figures, I still thought that Hot Toys has really set the standard and quality. So we really want, or I really want, I think many collectors as well would want the standard and quality of Hot Toys. So this is another one on my wish list. Number 8 now, this character Boomerang, played by I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, Jai Courtney. So I think he's a very underrated character or figure. I really loved him in one of the Terminator movies. I can't remember. I think it's Terminator Genesis, right? Yep, Terminator Genesis. I really liked him in that movie. So a figure, a head sculpt of him by Hot Toys would be great. So I think there are different ways you can actually pose or display this figure with. You can display him with the rest of the Suicide Squad. I remember there's this scene as well. He was robbing a bank, so you could pose, and then his efforts to rob the bank was thwarted by the Flash. So I think you can really display Boomerang. If Hot Toys miraculously actually did release him, you could display Boomerang with the rest of the Suicide Squad or with Flash. Here's another picture of him with Harley Quinn, of course, Suicide Squad. This is the first movie, Suicide Squad 1. I think this should be from Suicide Squad 2, if I'm not wrong. 9 on my list is, of course, Atom Smasher. Now, I thought his suit was nice, was beautiful. Another very underrated character. Of course, he appeared in Black Adam as part of the Justice Society. So I really thought it was a waste not a waste. I mean, it was really a pity that he was never released Now, if I'm not wrong, he was not just, of course, he was not released by Hot Toys. He was not released by or done by any unlicensed 1/6 scale company as well. Here's another picture of him. So, pardon me there, I don't really know the actor's name, but if we could have his head sculpt as well, I think it would be great. Another picture there of or still from the movie of Atom Smasher. So I think the suit, right? Can take a look at the suit here. Let me go back there. The suit here and the suit here. So I think with Hot Toys expertise and know-how and their technology, so they made the Justice League Superman, which I really loved. So I thought that the Atom Smasher suit could be very similar to the design, the quality, the pattern done for the suit for Justice League Superman. Yep, definitely I would want to own an Atom Smasher if it was done by Hot Toys. Last but definitely not least on my wish list, Darkseid himself. This is like the must-have villain, the ultimate villain for the Justice League, for Superman. So many posing ideas together with other villains, or it can be posed together with the Justice League. This is another picture of Darkseid. Another picture here. So moving along, he is like Thanos. He's like Thanos. So probably if Hot Toys did Darkseid or announced him, I thought they could just follow the measurements or dimensions or even the material or quality that was put into Thanos. They could just put it into Darkseid. Here's another picture of Darkseid. So this is a unlicensed 1/6 figure of Darkseid, 1/6 scale. Company unknown, I think should be as written there, 101 Toys, or is it 101 Toys? So there you go, people. These are the top 10 wish lists that I have if Hot Toys did decide to do more DC figures and characters. So anyway, just an ending note on Darkseid. Yep, he would be as huge as Thanos. I mean, in size and measurement. So I thought that he would look great as well, not just being displayed beside the Justice League. I think he would look great as well if he was actually posed beside Thanos. Of course, one is from DC, one is from Marvel. So this is my top 10 list, wish list for DC for now. This is my first wish list of Hot Toys for DCEU, but definitely not the last list. I definitely have a lot more characters in mind that I thought Hot Toys could actually consider or even make. But then again, many of the movies have been made and done quite a while back. So I think an important element of manufacturing or making toys or in the business of selling toys, right? I think you really need to ride on the hype, in the sense that if the movies or the cartoon or the shows are being released, then it is only best that the toy manufacturing company make it so that sales will be high, demand will be high, since the movie or the show or the cartoon is still fresh in people's mind. So if it is still fresh in people's mind, I mean, people will want to buy and own part of the movie as a toy figure or 1/6 scale toy figure. So recently I also realized that SH Figure Arts, they are also built on so-called hype. So the latest Dragon Ball cartoon series, Daima, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. So quite a few Daima figures and characters have just been announced as well. So alright, I think that's it for today, for tonight. This is my second ever live video. I definitely hope to do a third, a fourth, and a lot more live videos. So as I think I mentioned before, I will not be doing live unboxing, review, or comparison videos yet. So at least I think it's easier to do live or a wish list, whether it is hot toys or other figures. So I'll definitely be sticking to this way of making live videos, at least for now. More wish lists coming. So do drop your comments, any ideas or questions you have regarding what I have done or said, or even if you have great ideas or suggestions on what figures or characters to make, for Hot Toys to make, go ahead and comment on my video. So I hope everyone enjoyed this wish list for my top 10 wish lists for DCEU figures and characters for Hot Toys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope to catch everyone at my next video or even my next live video. Stephen Rogers Lim here. Thank you so much for joining me and watching with me and listening to me and staying with me. Thank you so much for the support. Stephen Rogers Lim here, signing off. Take care, goodbye, and don't stop collecting people. See you. Take care. Bye bye.